Hello friends, you're welcome to our numeracy class. Today we are going to be looking at more, less, more, less, more, less, more, less. Yes, look at my fruits on the tree. I have a tree with more apples and I have a tree with less apples. More, less. Okay, let's sing a song before we get started with the main lesson. Our song will be titled 10 Green Bottles. Let's put up the wall and our bottles. Okay, let's sing. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Yes, we have 10 green bottles. All right, sing with me. 10 green bottles standing on the wall. 10 green bottles standing on the wall. And if one green bottle should accidentally fall, there'll be 9 green bottles standing on the wall. 9 green bottles standing on the wall. 9 green bottles standing on the wall. And if one green bottle should accidentally fall, there'll be 8 green bottles standing on the wall. 8 green bottles standing on the wall. 8 green bottles standing on the wall. And if one green bottle should accidentally fall, there'll be how many left? You're right, there'll be 7 green bottles standing on the wall. 7 green bottles standing on the wall. 7 green bottles standing on the wall. And if one green bottle should accidentally fall, there will be 6 green bottles standing on the wall. 6 green bottles standing on the wall. 6 green bottles standing on the wall. And if one green bottle should accidentally fall, there will be how many left? There will be 5 green bottles standing on the wall. 5 green bottles standing on the wall. 5 green bottles standing on the wall. And if one green bottle should accidentally fall, there will be how many? Yes, there will be 4 green bottles standing on the wall. 4 green bottles standing on the wall. 4 green bottles standing on the wall. And if one green bottle should accidentally fall, there will be 3 green bottles standing on the wall. 3 green bottles standing on the wall. 3 green bottles standing on the wall. And if one green bottle should accidentally fall, there will be 2 green bottles standing on the wall. 2 green bottles standing on the wall. 2 green bottles standing on the wall. And if one green bottle should accidentally fall, there will be 1 green bottle standing on the wall. 1 green bottle standing on the wall. 1 green bottle standing on the wall. And if one green bottle should accidentally fall, there will be no green bottles standing on the wall. Great job, friends. Great job. Okay, let's move to our next lesson. Oh, our rocket. How many of you still remember how to count backwards? Okay, so let's count backwards. Last time we learned how to count backwards with our rocket ship. Okay, so count with me as I count down before our rocket takes off. Okay, so let's count. We count from what? When we're counting backwards from 10, we start from 10. We say 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and basta! Great job, everyone. Great job. Okay. Yes, great job, friend. All right, now let's focus. Now let's look at more and less. Look at more and less. Remember at the beginning, I told you more, less, more, less. Okay, great. Now, which is more? Which is more? Look at the set of balls and look at the other set of balls. Which is more? Which is more? Point at it. Which is more? You're right. Yes. Yes, that is more. Well done. More. More. Yes, that is more. We have more balls there than the other way. Great. More. More. Okay. Now, which is less? Which is less? Which is less? You're right. You're so smart. Great. Yes, that bowl is less. It has lesser fruits than the other bowl. The other bowl has more, while this other one that is circled has lesser. Okay, lesser fruit. That is less. Great job. Yes, less. Okay. Now let's take a look at our frying pans with some sausages. Okay, which is more? Point at it. Which is more? Which is more? Which frying pan has more sausages? You're correct. Well done. Yes, that frying pan has more. It has more sausages. More. Okay, let's look at that one. Ooh, okay, let's look at the bowl of eggs. Tell me which is less. Which bowl has less eggs? Which bowl has less eggs? Which bowl has lesser eggs? Less. Which bowl has less eggs? Great, you're correct. Yes, that bowl has less eggs. Less. Well done. Wow. You're so smart. Okay, let's take a look at these two sets of fruits. We have on one place we have some pears, and the other we have some apples. Now, tell me which set has more fruits? Which set has more? Is it the pears or is it the apple? Do you know that we can find which set has more or less by counting? Yes, can find which set has more or less by counting. So let's count here. So let's count the pairs. 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 4 pairs. Great. Now let's count the apples. 1, 2, 3. We have 3 apples. Now which set has more? This set has more. Remember, the higher the numbers, the more. Okay, when the number is higher, it means it's more. When it's higher, when the numbers are higher, it means it's more. So looking at this, we counted 4 pairs for 4. Yes, 4 pairs, and we counted 3 apples. So which set has more? Yes, you're right. The pears have more because there are 4, and the apple has lesser because there are 3. So the pears are more than the apples. The pears are more than because there are 4 in number. 4 is a bigger number than 3. Right? Great. 4 is a bigger number. Remember when we count 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 is bigger than 3. So the pears have more. Well done. Let's look at another set. Okay, quickly count this. You can pause the video at this point and count and tell me which set has more. Which set has more? Okay, let's count again. Let's count the race cars. First, we have 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have 4 race cars there. Now let's count the buses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 buses and 4 race cars. 4 race cars, 5 buses. Tell me, which set has more? Which set has more? Is it the 4 race cars or the 5 buses? Yes, the 5 buses are more because the number 5 is higher than the number 4. Okay? 5 is higher than 4. Remember, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 is higher. So the buses have more because they are 5, and the race cars are less because they are 4. Great job. So the buses have more. Okay? Buses are more than the race cars. Okay, let's look at another set. Which set has less? Now we're looking at less. Remember, I told you less is smaller. The set that has a smaller number. The set that has a smaller number is less. Less. Which set has less? Which set has less? Okay, let's count. Let's count the balls. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, that's the football. The football or the soccer ball there are 5 in number. The soccer ball are 5 in number. Now let's count the tennis ball, the baseball, the green balls rather. Let's count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, the other brown balls are 5, while these other green balls are 6. Which set has less? Which set has lesser number? Which set is smaller? The football is 5, the other green balls are 6. So which set is smaller? You're right. The football is smaller. They are lesser. They are lesser because they are just 5 in number, while the other set is 6 in number. Okay, so remember that 5 is smaller than 6. 5 is smaller than 6. So the set that has lesser balls is the football, the brown balls. Okay, the brown balls. Well done. Okay, let's look at another example. Okay, which set has less? Which set has less? Which set has less? You can pause the video at this point as well and count and tell me and see if you got the answer correct. So let's count the boats first. So we count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, there's 6 boats. 6 boats on the ocean. Okay, and now let's count the train. Let's count the trains. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now tell me, which set has less? I want the set that is smaller. The set that has less. Which set has less? Less, smaller number. Okay, the boats are 6, while the trains are 5. So which set is less? 6, 5. Which one is lesser? Which number is smaller? You're right, it's 5. 5 is lesser than 6. So the set that has less is the train set. The set that has the train, because there are 5 in number, while the boats are 6 in number. Okay, so the trains have less. Very good, friends. Wonderful. Okay, we've come to the end of this lesson, but this is not the end. You have some activities at the end of this video I've placed for you. Please do them. Tell me, circle the ones that are less, circle the ones that are more. They're on 2 different worksheets, and I would love to get your feedback. Please send your homework to wizville1@gmail.com, and I'll be glad to hear from all of you again. Okay, until tomorrow, have a wonderful time working. Bye.